Good morning, everyone. It is the first round of playoffs, technically the VBA Quarterfinals. We are going up against our good friend Toast today, and he is the coach of the Worcester Stunfisks. Toast has had to work really hard to get into playoffs because of his rocky start at the beginning of the season. His team is a bit wacky, but his core goes head-to-head against ours pretty evenly, so I'm very worried, and he's a really good battler, so this is definitely going to be a really difficult week. And if we lose, we are completely out since we are in elimination rounds now. Toast and I prep together a lot, so we know a lot of each other's building methods and team strategies, so it made prep this week incredibly difficult. His team is really scary. He has two offensive Ultra Beasts in Circuitry being special and Buzzwell being physical, so when they are on the field at the same time, it's really scary from the opponent's side, and in this case, that's us. Once one of them starts getting beast boosts, they can just roll through a team real quick, and it's almost impossible to stop once they build momentum. Garchomp is also a huge threat because it absolutely wrecks Heatran. It's naturally bulky, and its 102 base speed allows it to outspeed most of our team. I wouldn't be surprised if the Garchomp is carrying the Yachi Berry this week, since we do have two Pokemon that have ice coverage in Serena and Inteleon. I think the biggest threat on our team against him is Inteleon, but his Circuitry just OHKOs it with either Energy Ball or any electric move. He has a Trick Room mode with Slowking, Galarian, Stunfisk, and Credilly that he's been playing really well this season with as well. I'm expecting the Credilly to come since it covers a lot of our team. It does well against Inteleon, Heatran, and completely walls Rotom Wash. I think Slowking has to come for that Trick Room option, and him knowing that our team struggles against Trick Room. Toast is very, very good at building teams. I know this, firsthand, and I'm expecting him to bring some crazy sets and very particular EV spreads from him this week. And with that being said, let's take a look at what we came up with this week. So our first Pokemon is Heatran. I actually went through 3 or 4 versions of this team before finalizing the picks, and originally the teams didn't even include Heatran because it doesn't do particularly well against his team. He has a lot of Pokemon that hit Heatran for 4 times super effective, but ultimately I did decide to bring it as a late game option with the Focus Sash. We have Flamethrower for the Buzzwole, Dragon Pulse for the Garchomp, Flash Cannon for the Credilly, and Earth Power for the Circuitry. Not much to be said for this Heatran spread. It's max special attack and a lot of speed investment to hopefully outspeed his Circuitry. That's another thing. So determining how much speed investment to give everything was really difficult because I don't know if he's going to be more geared towards Tailwind support or playing under Trick Room. My gut says that he's going to go for the Trick Room mode since we do beat out the Crobat's Tailwind with Prankster Whimsicott, which would mean that there would be little to no speed investment in his Pokemon, but me being my classic neurotic self, I did invest pretty heavily in speed just in case he decided to go for Tailwind. Or even Scarf, like Icy Wind shenanigans. But yep, that's our Heatran. Our next Pokemon is Inteleon. And as I mentioned earlier, Inteleon is offensively a threat to his team since it does hit most of his team for super effective. G-Max Hydro Snipe also ignores Credilly's Storm Drain ability. We're bringing a pretty standard set with Snipe Shot to avoid Storm Drain redirection, Ice Beam for the coverage, and Air Slash for the Buzzwole, and as a potential speed control option. I decided to opt for Blizzard over Protect just so we can chip everything on the field, and there's a chance we may have Hail set up to ignore the accuracy check on Blizzard as well. Next up is Whimsicott. Pretty standard set as well. We'll need to be careful if he decides to bring Galarian Lanoon since Prankster won't work on it, and it does get access to Quick Guard. I'm sure he's calced out that Hydro Snipe can only KO Dynamax Circuitry after Fake Tears, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Quick Guard to stop the Fake Tears, and then Zerk can just easily OHKO G-Max and Inteleon from there, which would be awful. Next up, we have an encore performance from the weakness policy Serena this week. I will say that for most versions of this team, Serena was carrying a wide lens and had a slightly different moveset, but decided to go with Serena being a Dynamax target this week with Inteleon since it does offer a lot of super effective coverage against his team. Once again, no Protect on this Serena. Our mindset this week is to just press on the gas pedal and try to get as much momentum and exert as much offensive pressure as we can from the get-go, because we can't let those beast boosts start piling up on us. Our next Pokemon is Butterfree. I'm hoping that Butterfree will force him to change his gameplay slightly when he sees it in team preview. I'm not expecting him to expect the Butterfree. Butterfree with Choice Scarf allows us to outspeed Crobat unless it's Scarfed as well. I actually think Butterfree will be hitting the stage since it's a way to self-proc the weakness policy on Serena, and the Sleep Powder pressure might bait out a Protect or bait out a Safety Goggles user as well. Our last Pokemon and our only Pokemon to have Protect this week is Manectric. Manectric is mostly a team preview Pokemon to maybe force the Xurkitree to use a grass move rather than freely use an electric move. It has Overheat for the Buzzwole, as well as a Jetpack as a pseudo pivot after using Overheat with the special attack drop. So yeah, that's it. That's our team for this week. We may do a post-game chat with Toast afterwards as well, just to hear our thoughts, both our thoughts of how the match went. So if you're interested in that, feel free to definitely stick around at the end of the battle and listen to us banter and talk stupidly. All right, sounds good. Let's get to the battle. All right, so here we go. I am very nervous. All right, good luck, have fun to Kyle, or to Toast. Okay, so let's see. Oh, you brought Pikachu and the Crobat. I was not expecting that. Okay, so Crobat, Pikachu. Did he bring Cradilly? He didn't bring Cradilly. He brought Stunfisk. Okay, so he brought a bunch of stuff I didn't expect him to bring. That's not good. Alright. Let's see here. Inteleon looks really good. He's gonna fake out turn 1. Alright, so we'll just go with our original plan, I think. Yeah. I think maybe I should have brought Heatran instead of Inteleon in the back, but we'll see what happens here. This is very nerve-wracking. Alright, well, oh god. Good luck, good luck. Have fun. Here we go. Pikachu Crobat, interesting. So we're gonna set up our weakness policy, take out this Pikachu. Alright, is he maxing the Pikachu or the Crobat? Oh, that's the Crobat, isn't it? Oh god. I hit the wrong target. That's not good. Yep. So that's, I wonder if he's Scarf, or he's trying to beat out the Scarf. Well, we'll see. I actually don't know how much max airstream does to Serena. So we probably could have taken the Crobat out that turn. Do we go right into Inteleon? Just start blizzarding? I think we do. No. We also don't know if it's special or physical. Oh, he lives a caught. Oh, this is gonna be a roll. Yeah, I think he won this one. Oh, I should have predicted that. Should have went into the Crobat. Yep. Fuck. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. I think we lose this one. We can't outspeed either one now. Shit. Yeah, we lost. Alright, well, on to game 2. Scarf Nuzzle. Looks like it might actually be Scarf Nuzzle. That was really bad. That first para was really, really bad. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I don't think we can do this. Well, I guess it depends on the para, right? Oh, God. Alright, so if we get paired, we definitely lose. Okay, so we actually outspeed. Okay, so this is a really slow Zerk. Discharge. Oh my god, come on. Come on, you can do it, Serena. Because Discharge now, since it's single target, will KO the Serena. Oh yeah, obviously with the Beast Boots, it's definitely gonna KO the Serena. For sure. Okay, so somehow we pulled that back. I can't believe it. Alright, so we have to assume that the Pikachu is Scarfed since he kept using Nuzzle instead of Thunderbolt after the first couple Nuzzles. But I know he has run Zerk, Scarf Zerk with Pikachu, G-Max Pikachu on the side as well. So I don't know what's going to happen. I think he might go slow. He might go Trick Room. Yeah, I think he might go Trick Room this next game and ditch the Pikachu. Because that Zerk is really slow. If Inteleon outsped at in paralysis at +1. Actually, I'm not sure what the I didn't even account for that, so I don't know off the top of my head what that speed tiering is or the speed calc is on that. Oh gosh, that Crobat. Oh man. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for Trick Room. He might even Dynamax the Slowking. It could be a weakness policy Slowking as well, and that would be really bad. Can Inteleon KO Slowking? No, can't. Shit. Alright, so I think we'll do the same thing. Except we could bring Heatran in the back. Does that sound okay? Do we bring Heatran? Oh shit, no, I don't think so. I think we'll just do the same thing. Actually, no, we're gonna bring Heatran in the back. Yeah. Okay, so this time around, we might just start putting things to sleep with the Butterfree. We did reveal that we were Scarfed, though, on the Butterfree. And I don't think the Scarf is on the Crobat, so we actually can just put things to sleep now, assuming we don't miss. There's a 2.5% chance that we could miss. All right, so I could see him mixing it up now and G-maxing the Pikachu. No, not the Pikachu. Yeah, I could see him G-maxing the Pikachu this time. So what we're gonna do is we are going to Max Overdrive. Alright, well, let's see what we did. We should have put the Crobat to sleep. Because he did nuzzle the Serena the first turn instead of the Butterfree. Yeah, we definitely should have put Crobat to sleep here. But I'm an idiot and can't keep track of the time. So let's see what we ended up doing. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Obviously, it could be better. Oh, come on. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Oh my god. Ugh. Alright, so he's physical. That's interesting, okay. So he's not scarfed. So Xurkitree is probably scarfed then, right? Unless I missed the life orb damage. Oh, okay, he's Sash. Alright, so we can't outspeed the Crobat even after Tailwind, but we Serena, as long as we don't get paralyzed, we should be able to outspeed whatever comes in. Alright, so I wish I noticed if this was Life Orb or not. Oh, if it's Scarf, then we don't outspeed it. I'm gonna Hailstorm into the... Should we Overgrowth? We have to tail it, unfortunately. Oh, interesting. So we should have Hailstormed. He's going into Garchomp. Alright, so that thing, I think it's Scarfed. Yep. Crit, it's a crit. Yeah, I wish I had Inteleon. I don't think not Heatran, I don't think Crobat has anything for the, what's it called? The, Heatran. But this Garchomp is probably gonna outspeed us. I would think. Is he +1? No, he's neutral. And we're in Tailwind, so we are also neutral. It depends on how much speed investment is in this Garchomp. kill that. I'm gonna Dragon Pulse into the Chomp, right? Do we need to double into the Chomp? Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is a really slow Chomp. But Heatran goes down here. He'll find out we're sashed. Oh, he's running Rough Skin. Nice. I'm almost positive it's AV. From the damage. Yeah, it has to be AV actually. Poor Heatran. Okay, so I think we lose. We can't KO both of them. And we're paralyzed, so Circuitry's gonna outspeed. Let's get rid of this Crobat. Crobat does have Tailwind. It's Leech Life, so it looks like it's pretty fully offensive. How much did that do? I totally missed it. Oh, that did a good amount. That's cool. Alright, so let's go into a game 3. Alright, so game 3 we're going to have to start putting things to sleep. And if his Crobat is safety goggles, good on him. What's crazy is I think we would have won if we brought Intelli on that game. Do we even bring Whimsicott? All right, game 3. This is, we knew it was going to be a good set, so, all right, good luck to Mr. Kyle. This is our last chance of making it to the next round here, so, yep, all right, cool. Okay, so let's start putting things to sleep here. We're gonna Hailstorm the Slowking. And Sleep Powder the Slowking. Need Darkness. Here we go. Okie dokie. Let's see how much this does. Not too bad. Alright, so get the self-weakness palsy proc. We're gonna put this Stunfisk to sleep now. Oh, Life Orb is on the Stunfisk. Okay, good to know. Alright, we have to make sure we don't max overgrowth and turn that Stunfisk into a, what's it called? Whatever. Oh, actually, let me check how much Airstream does. Slow King. I think it kills, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. So we're gonna max Airstream into the Slow King slot, and we're gonna put this Stunfisk to sleep. If we used max overgrowth the last turn, we wouldn't be able to put that Stunfisk to sleep. Be a grass type, so. Alright, so we're in an okay position here. And we're guaranteed to sleep this turn for the Stunfisk. We're just gonna put everything to sleep that comes in. That's our plan. And we are also not going to use max overgrowth. That is also the plan. Alright, so Xurkitree is, I think it's Scarfed. So I'm going to max Hailstorm into it. And we're just going to Sleep Powder it. Just max darkness, actually. Let's max darkness into it. We're gonna put it to sleep. And this will drop the Spadef of the Stunfisk as well for Inteleon in the back. Alright, stay asleep, stay asleep. Come on, Stunfisk, stay asleep. Yes, alright. So we're in a very good position right now. Let's see how many turns of Hail we have left, because I think his last Pokemon is probably the Garchomp. Actually, I don't think Oko AV Garchomp. I did calc that, but pretty sure we don't. Plus. The good thing is Garchomp can't Oko the Inteleon either, so okay, so it's probably a loss for that. Okay, we should be okay against the Garchomp. So, alright. We don't have any status effects on us this time around, so that's always good. And we're just gonna what's triple X? Actually no, we want the 100% accurate. We're gonna Power Whip the Stunfisk. No. Yeah. And we're going to switch out to Whimsicott. Nice, okay. So he knows we have Inteleon in the back. Fucking damn it. Oh my god. Okay. But that gives us a free switch into our Inteleon. And let me just make sure. Stunfisk. doesn't do enough to Stunfisk, so... I'm gonna sleep powder the Garchomp, right? I'm gonna charm Stunfisk. No, we're gonna sleep powder the Stunfisk, and we're gonna Dazzle Gleam. Okay. That's not enough damage. Yikes. Iron Head. Alright. So we're going to Sleep Powder Stunfisk again. And we're just going to Tailwind this time. Yep. We need him to knock out Whimsicott. Okay, good. And now our Inteleon outspeeds the Circuitry. And something in the Garchomp slot is getting KO'd. We are sleep powdering Garchomp. And we're just going to Snipe Shot the Circuitry, actually. And this will cover the Stunfisk switch in as well. Alright, so Zerk is going down here. And then we can just put Stunfisk to sleep the next turn and Ice Beam into the Garchomp slot. And I think that's our endgame right there. I'm pretty sure he can't beat that. Unless the stun... No, it's Life Orb, so... Okay. I think we win this one. That was so fucking close. Holy shit. We Sleep Powder the Stunfisk. And we just Ice Beam into the Garchomp slot. Yeah. Butterfree MVP, Game 3. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. And that's GG's. Whew, almost fucked that up. Yikes. All right, good games to Kyle. Kyle and I are really good friends. We talk almost every day, so wow, what a crazy ass set. We'll see if he wants to do a post-game interview and go from there. Yep.
Yo.
Hey man, GG's. that was crazy.
I almost went game 3 with the Crobat Pikachu, and I kind of wish I did.
Dude, was your Crobat safety goggles or no?
No, it was weakness policy.
Oh, it was weakness policy.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh man.
I'm like, I can live anything you throw, and like get that proc off, or I can proc it with Pikachu with Electro Ball.
Oh, an Electro Ball. Interesting.
Yeah, because that was slower.
Yeah.
So it would do only 9% damage, and
that makes sense.
0 special attack.
That makes sense. that I didn't call the weakness policy, and I mentioned in my video too. I was like, oh, I wonder if he's gonna Dynamax the Crobat, because you've talked about it with me before. So I'm glad you did it, and it kind of threw me off because I was also I targeted into the Pikachu because I thought you were actually gonna G-Max the Pikachu and just paralyze everything.
I was hoping that you'd think, because I was Dynamaxing the Pikachu.
Yeah.
I really wish Game 3 I did the Crobat. I'm like, does he think I just... Because I'm like, Crobat beats your entire team, so it's like...
Yeah. I think like going into Game 3, I had a strong feeling you're gonna go with the Trick Room mode and just mix it up completely.
Yeah. I almost didn't, though. I was like, I was a hair away from doing it.
I was also really scared that Slowking was weakness policy, and you're gonna do the Sucker Punch stuff. I was really worried about that because that just wrecks the Serena. And wow.
Well, that's the Stunfisk. I'm like, okay, because it was Life Orb, and then it was a really bulky Garchomp.
Oh yeah. It had to have been AV, right? I would think.
AV, like only 92 EVs in attack.
Okay.
Then everything else was like HP, special defense, physical defense. Yeah,
because when I wish I didn't bring Heat Train. I think if I brought Inteleon the second game, I may have clutched it out at the end. Well, it depends how much Crobat would have done to Inteleon since Crobat outsped, but I did.
Did I have Zerk in there?
Yeah, oh, is Zerk scarfed?
No, Zerk was Specs.
Oh, it was Specs. So
it was super bulky. I only put like 152 into its EVs for Specs.
Okay. I was saying throughout the whole video, oh, this is definitely a scarfed Zerk.
No,
it's so fast.
Specs, 'cause I was trying to make it work, so it worked under Trick Room and Tailwind.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yikes. What was the last move on Zerk?
Dazzling Energy Ball.
Energy Ball, okay.
Discharge and Volt Switch.
Yeah. So the first couple of games with the Nuzzle stuff and the paras, I was just like, you know what? Let's just put him to sleep. Our plan is to put everything to sleep. It was a Scarf Butterfree, and I knew. I was really scared that your Crobat was scarfed and would outspeed the Butterfree. But then I had the mindset that your Xurkitree was scarfed, which it wasn't. So I said, all right, let's just bring in Butterfree and we're going to put everything to sleep. And it worked.
Yeah, I still really wish I did Pikachu Crobat that third game.
I think I wouldn't have had as big of a momentum swing if you did go the Crobat Pikachu.
I almost actually brought Crobat in the back instead of like Chomp. Because I'm like, if I bring Crobat in the back, it still beats everything else on his team.
Yep.
And also, I'm like, if I have Tailwind up and I get switched into that, because the whole thing was like just discharge and attack with Garchomp back if I'm under Trick Room.
Yeah, that makes sense. What was your last move on Crobat? I saw Leech Life, Tailwind, and Brave. Well, I'm guessing Brave Bird. Crunch. Okay. Yeah. I was going back and forth with the Whimsicott because I was thinking your Crobat may have been special, and I did debate whether I wanted to actually charm it or not, but that confirmed it that was physical as soon as the Whimsicott lived. But yeah, that was a crazy set. So congrats to Leaf, the fifth Leaf, for predicting the 3-game set. So that's one win for Leaf. And then
almost wasn't, because I just had to get rid of that Inteleon. I woke up any of those turns, first turn, I'm like, I got it. I woke up.
Yep. Yeah, and I was praying, and you'll hear me in the video too. I'm like, stay asleep, Stunfist, stay asleep. Stay asleep.
I'm like, all right, I'm like, I can't just protect here, because or try and like go for the protect, wake up, because then he'll put me to sleep again. Next turn, I'm like, I have to hope I can survive. I have to hope I can hit this, almost kill him, protect next turn, and then all I have to do is survive the Butterfree.
Yeah, Butterfree was a goner as long as you. I mean, there's nothing Butterfree could do against your team with the set I brought. So it was Scarfed, like I said, to outspeed the Crobat, and then it was Rage Powder, Sleep Powder, U-turn, and Air Slash was the last one for the Buzzwole. But that wouldn't really have done anything to Garchomp or Zerk. So yeah.
That
was the last game was a lot closer than it seemed, I think.
Yeah, I was also really hoping you're gonna bring Fake Tears Whimsicott, because that Slow King was actually meant for that.
What was it? What was the Slow King
It was
set?
White Herb.
Oh.
So Strict Select Bomb, Heal, Pulse, Eerie Spell. But I figured that like because you would kill everything once you found out the sash was on Pikachu.
Yep.
So I'm like, he might go Fake Tears, and he'll know he can kill Slow King because sash won't be on it. So he can kill it with anything with Fake Tears, especially with Hydro Snipe.
Yeah.
Or whatever G-Max Inteleon is.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, so he'll Fake Tears it, I'll get boosted back up, and then I can live anything.
Yeah,
I mean, put me to sleep.
Yeah, that was the game plan. Game 3. Let's just put everything to sleep. I had to fight it with all the paras at the first couple of games.
I was so surprised. Like I even in the when I was in that second match, I'm like, oh, it's the first turn all over again.
Yeah, I know. Just I had no momentum the first turn. It was just I felt like I was playing from behind. Both game 1 and game 2 at the beginning. It felt awful, and I was trying really hard not to throw up because I was so nervous.
Yeah, game 1, I definitely made a couple mistakes there. I should have. The second, instead of going into the Whimsicott, I should have went into the Serena that second turn.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Instead of going, oh no, you rage powdered. Never mind.
Oh yeah, second game I rage powdered. You never hit the Serena with max airstream. I was curious how much that was gonna do. I don't think it would have KO'd, but I think it probably would have gotten close to like 80%. I would think. Actually, even more since it's stab.
I wasn't sure if you're gonna bring screens as well, so that was an infiltrator.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah. Very good.
So I'm like, I should have went Crobat third game. I'm still kind of kicking myself about that.
Yeah.
That's
I knew I had a feeling you were gonna go game 3 with the Trick Room mode, so I calced really quickly in between the games what if I could OHKO the Slow King with Fake Tears and Hydro Snipe, and it was a roll. If you were were you max HP on Slow King?
Max HP, and I have my calcs right here. 72 special defense.
Nature. It would have been a roll. So that's why I didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Timid?
I was no, actually I was modest with Life Orb, but
no, that should have killed.
I don't. Does it? Let me double check.
No, it doesn't. No, but here's it should have killed.
Slow King Galar. We'll check that real quick because I thought about it. I was thinking of leading Whimsicott Inteleon and just Dynamaxing the Inteleon. I haven't.
Serena's.
Serena was 60 HP, 252 attack, and whatever the rest is in speed. It was a fast Serena, and it was Jolly.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I would have done 61 to 73%.
Oh my god.
With Crobat.
Kyle, I'm so fucking stupid. I was calcing the I could have gone Inteleon Whimsicott. I was calcing it without the Dynamax. I didn't Gigantamax it in the calc. I was like, why does it do so little? Classic.
Well, anyway, it actually would have lived because you wouldn't have gotten the Fake Tears off, so you ended up winning.
Yeah. Wow.
Because I would have.
Yep. You're right. The White Herb would have corrected it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so I did. I secretly read your read, and I knew exactly what was going on.
Your mistake saved you there. Damn it.
Yeah.
It's funny too. In the third game, you can hear me getting saltier and saltier and saltier, and then there's this, and I woke up. And I'm like, yes, I'm back in it, baby.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch your side. I was so scared it was Weakness Policy Slow King. I was so scared because that I thought about that this morning, and I sent my team page to Rhett already, and it was like 15 minutes before 9 o'clock, and I just recorded the intro, and I realized I didn't record the intro properly, and then I was thinking, oh crap, what if it's Weakness Policy Slow King? It has coverage for everything on my team, and it'll probably just roll me, and I can't OHKO it if he Dynamaxes and everything. So it was a big mess this morning. I think it was big mess for both of us actually this morning.
Yeah, you know it's funny too. I was originally going to do Regenerator on the Slow King, and instead I did Curious Medicine.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if he brings anything that lowers my stats, I can always reset that.
That makes sense.
Then in the game, after you put me to sleep, I'm like, that's a 3-hit KO. I'm like, shit, I wish I had Regenerator right now. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god. I was actually surprised Zerk too lived the Max Darkness from Serena with +2. That was a bulky Zerk.
Yeah. Plus, it was only payback as well, so it was a 50 base power regular move. So I don't know what that is, and I think it's like 110.
Or something.
Yeah, something like that. So,
but
yeah,
that Zerk was 140 base EV for HP, 28 for defense, 156 for special attack.
It was very
180
bulky
for special.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I didn't really want to like invest too heavily in like speed because trying to win that speed race with you is going to be a little harder.
Well, I talked about it in my intro. I was like, I think he's gonna have really bulky little investment in his little speed investment in his Pokemon, because I was expecting Trick Room mode rather than the Tailwind. I was really surprised when I saw the Crobat in team preview that first game. And I was also really surprised when I saw the Pikachu in team preview. So
yeah, well, I was hoping that was gonna kind of like throw you off, and then that was Lightning Rod Pikachu too.
Yep.
So like, I'm like, I can just be Specs Discharge with Zerk and just kind of
yeah.
Just do that
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense looking at it, but I just remember when you led Crobat Pikachu, I was like, all right, so the two Pokemon I didn't expect are on the field at the same time.
I was so upset too when he kept bringing Serena. I'm like, I can't fake out.
Yeah. Yeah, but that Nuzzle was too much for me. Game 2 Nuzzles. Yikes. I thought your Pikachu was scarfed at one point because you kept using Nuzzle. And I was like, all right, so he's locked into Nuzzle. We know that. And then you used something else. I forgot what it was.
I think it was Light Screen.
Yeah, Light Screen. I was like, oh, he's not scarfed. And that's when I said, Scarf is on the Zerk. And it wasn't. Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was a really good set, Mr. Kyle. Mr. Toast. Good first round of playoffs, and thank you for the match.
Bummer, I'm out again. Quarterfinals.
Quarterfinal. Yeah. The curse. It's the Stunfisks curse.
You guys didn't give me the real stuff.
That's true. Next season, we'll see what happens.
Too. After I proc weak policy on Serena, I'm like, that screwed me. I should have went right into the Butterfree. That was my biggest mistake.
Yeah, I think that was. I think you're right in that. That was a mistake. I was really happy when you did it. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Because I had no way of doing it. Yeah. Butterfree was my only way of proccing weakness policy, so I was really happy when you did it for me, and then I could just stay in sleep powder. Yep, that was good. That was good. All right, Kyle, I'm gonna hop off. We'll start editing our stuff, and GG's.
GG's.